Today on the Clear Life Kickoff, it's the game of the week as we feature the Hitchcock Bulldogs taking on the Columbus Cardinals. We are going to be highlighting the Hitchcock band as they prepare for the regional competition tomorrow morning. And then also we have interviews with people in and around Hitchcock, and we showcase this week's Student of the Week. We are live in Hitchcock, Texas, Garcia. It's the Clear Life Kickoff. Let's go!
My name's Hannah. My name's Kathy. Tuning in for the game of the week on Clear Life Media.
Welcome to the Clear Life Kickoff. Hitchcock High School as the number 4 ranked Hitchcock Bulldogs take on the 2nd ranked Columbus Cardinals. Garcia, this is a game that we've been kind of looking for all season long.
You know, we were talking about this a little bit earlier before the game started, and a lot of people around the state of Texas are calling this the game of the week. Here at Clear Life Media, we looked at the schedule at the beginning of the season and said, this is the Clear Life Media game of the week. It's a no-brainer. Last season, it went down to the last play. It was a nail-biter. This year, we're expecting nothing different.
You know, we were talking about this. We made this game plan probably at the beginning of the season to do our very first ever live pre-show. Before we even knew that Dave Campbell would be here, I see Channel 13, I see Channel 2 as well. This game has been called the game of the week for the entire state of Texas, and we just so happened to pick this one to roll out the very first live show.
I will say I am excited that all of those other agencies are here because it gets more shine on the kids, on the athletes, on the cheerleaders. There's going to be more opportunities for these kids to be seen to play at the next level if they choose to or whatever they choose to do.
You know, when we decided to do the game of the week for Clear Life Media, this was like something that we wanted to focus on. Is nobody was doing this in Galveston County. Nobody was showing up at these games to showcase these student athletes. And now there's like everybody's trying to show up because we're here. So this is really, really exciting that they are highlighting these students and these student athletes. You know, if you wanted to watch tonight's game, its kickoff is set for 7:30. You can watch on Clear Life Media's Facebook page, YouTube channel, as well as clearlifemedia.com at 7:30. That is all free. So if you get asked to pay for something tonight, please don't do so. Go and watch Clear Life Media because we are giving you access to this for free.
Yeah, there's a lot of scam links out there. You'll see, you post a link that you're doing a live stream, and there's people that will post these links. They're going to ask for your credit card information. We offer this tonight for free. You can watch on our YouTube, Clear Life Media's Facebook page, and other social media pages. Make sure you go follow those as well. Stay up to date with everything that's going on in Galveston County, Texas, and dare I say, around the world, Kirk Casper.
Yeah, around the world, you can watch from anywhere on Clear Life Media, and that is because of our amazing sponsors that have made tonight possible, including our title sponsor of tonight's pre-show, that's Ryan Massa, Realtor, Keller Williams. He came through, gave us this opportunity to do this game for free for you tonight, and also this pre-show paid for our amazing brand new desk that we're rolling out for the very first time tonight. We also like to thank Legacy Collision. Without Legacy Collision, they've been sponsoring things all the time for Clear Life Media, so they came through. And then all of the amazing sponsors that have stepped up throughout the entire week as well.
Something I want to say about Legacy Collision, anytime there's an opportunity that's a good cause, and if they're able to, they always give back to the community. And that's something that we learned from Jenny Center. You know, you can be a part of a community, and being so, if you're in a place, it's very important that you find opportunities, something that you're passionate about, and you give back. And thank you, Legacy Collision. Thank you, Ryan Massa, for sponsoring the Clear Life Kickoff here on this beautiful day in Hitchcock, Texas.
Yeah, and there's as we can see kind of behind us, hi guys, how you guys doing? They got, look at that, they got some signs for us. It feels like college game day out here. It's so exciting to be a part of this here in Hitchcock. This is awesome. You know, last year, Garcia, these two teams decided to go at each other. Columbus was leading the entire time, and then Hitchcock came through at the very last second and walked away with that victory. Talk a little about what that means for all of these competitors of tonight's game.
Well, I can see the athletes. You know, Hitchcock is warming up right here in front of us, and I went and talked to some of the athletes, and I said, you guys ready? They said they are ready, and you can see them warming up. They're fired up. The crowd is here, and I know that has to get those students pumped up. This game has huge implications. Last year, it was a great game. This year, Again, we talked about all the agencies, including Clear Life Media, that are out here covering this, because this is the game of the week, not just for Clear Life, it's the game of the week when it comes to Texas football. And I'm excited to see who wins tonight.
You know, we every week we meet with James Lacombe of the Galveston County Daily News, who gives us insight into all of these teams. And we're going to bring him on to the news desk for the very first time. If you want to come on in, James Lacombe of the Galveston County Daily News, to talk about tonight's matchup. Welcome, James Lacombe. How are you doing, sir?
How you doing, James?
Doing all right.
You go ahead and talk closer to the mic for us. There you go.
Yeah, I am super excited for tonight. It's going to be a great night of high school football in Texas.
We haven't been able to make our schedules mesh whenever it comes to football games that we call the game of the week.
Yes.
But tonight, the stars aligned, the games aligned. James Lacombe is in Hitchcock to witness who's going to win. How are you feeling about it?
I'm feeling great. I've been looking forward to it pretty much ever since last year's game, which I got to go to Columbus and watch, and it was incredible.
Tell us a little about, and make sure you hold that microphone right up to your mouth there. It's a little hard to hear you guys. It's really loud here. We invited the entire audience. Isn't this awesome? This is what high school football is all about.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Talk a little bit about that game last year. Do you feel that this is a revenge game for Columbus, or are the Bulldogs going to walk away with this victory tonight?
I think both can be true. I think Columbus will have revenge on their mind since they came up short last year. And if you saw last year's game, they had it won until the very end on a Hail Mary pass by Hitchcock. So they'll have revenge on their mind, but I feel like Hitchcock is, you know, they have a lot of those guys back from last year. They're even better than they were last year, and we may see the same result as last year.
Talk a little bit about Hitchcock, though, coming into tonight's matchup. What do they need to bring to tonight's game in order to walk away with the victory? They're number 4 in the state. Mm-hmm. How do they upset the number? It's weird to say upset, right, with the city, with the Hitchcock Bulldogs, but really it has to be in order for them to walk away with the victory tonight.
Sure. I mean, Columbus came in to the matchup with a higher state ranking. I think courtesy of going a little deeper in the playoffs last year and remaining undefeated as they have. Hitchcock also undefeated. They were winners of last year's matchup. So, you know, technically, according to the rankings, it'll be an upset. But, you know, I don't think Hitchcock will view it as an upset. I think they're coming in thinking that as long as they play to their abilities and limit their mistakes, they should be the team that wins this one.
All right. Thank you so much, James, for having us coming in for this section. You're going to be back later on. He's going to be giving his final predictions for tonight's matchup. So it's going to be tough because he's got this entire Hitchcock crowd behind him.
Yeah, no pressure.
What kind of pressure is that for him? So earlier in this week, we spoke with some of the players at the Hitchcock Bulldogs practice on Monday. And here's what they had to say about tonight's matchup with Columbus.
Yeah, it's going to be a really important game. This is going to decide if we become first or like wherever in the district. So this is going to be a really, really fun game and important game to us.
I feel like it's going to be a big game. O-line, D-line going to set a statement. We're going to show that we bullies on the block.
Kinda, not as much. We just trying to play game by game and try to get to the end goal. We just another game in the way. We're stopping the run pretty well, and we get a lot of interceptions and turnovers on defense. And I mean, 40-plus points a game, can't stop our offense. It feels amazing, like when you do something good on the field, your teammates and everybody around you just hyping you up, and then you hyping them up. So it just means a lot.
Pretty fun, a lot of cameras on us. It's gonna be a lot of excitement. Show Texas what we're about.
I've grown here my whole life, so I've always loved coming here, and I just love repping this H for Hitchcock.
During the halftime show, the Singerettes will be performing a brand new dance routine, and you can watch it live on our broadcast. That's Clear Life Media. The dance team coach, Elise Donnell, now joins us. And go ahead and talk closer to the mic when we ask you. Can you tell us a little about that performance that you're bringing in tonight?
Yes, we are doing a high kick routine for you guys, and that's kind of a new genre for these girls. This is my first year to come in, and expanding kind of what they had already going, and they've been working really, really hard to perfect those kicks and stunts for y'all.
I wanted to ask, how much work goes into putting together a routine and then executing something like the halftime performance that Hitchcock puts on?
Well, it usually takes me 2 to 3 hours to choreograph a new dance. And then depending on the difficulty of the dance, it takes like 2, maybe 3 days to teach the kids. They pick up really fast. They're super, super hard workers. And we learn it, we clean it, and usually we can learn it the week before and perform it the following week at the football game.
This is a new program for this. I mean, it was an old program, and you're bringing it back. Talk a little bit about the importance of bringing back the dance team.
Well, they, for whatever reason, it went away for a while, and they had a little dance squad that the girls kind of did everything for themselves. And, other districts around the state have fine arts programs, so our superintendent was wise enough to start a dance program for us here, and he brought me in to do it. So we want to take the talent and the strengths that these girls have and reach back to our roots and bring in the whole community. And I really want to bring the alumni back in to be a part of this. It's an honor to be a swingerette, and if we can just get some of the big traditions that were started way back in 1972 when Miss Curtin started our team and incorporate it now, bring it back to the present and go on with it in the future, give the girls in the school and the community something to be proud of and look forward to every year.
I wanted to mention that. Going into the schools and talking to the different programs and the teachers, there's so many talented kids and so many talented teachers as well that we're able to learn about and spotlight. And so that's something fun that we have the opportunity to do and just be able to learn ourselves. So thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you, guys.
And again, you can watch that performance during the halftime show of the Clear Life Media Game of the Week. We'll carry that as well. So thank you again for joining us.
Thank you.
So to come on the Clear Life Kickoff, we are getting ready for the big matchup between the Bulldogs and the Cardinals. We're live in Hitchcock, Texas. We got a great group behind us. You guys want to say hi again? All right, that's awesome. The high school band is ready for their performance at regionals tomorrow. They'll be playing at 6. They'll be leaving tomorrow morning at 6:30 in the morning, and they'll also be playing tonight during the halftime show. Also, we're going to be announcing the Student of the Week, sponsored by Galveston College. So stay tuned.
This is Bob, and this is Dave. Bob has a barcode on his forehead to dramatize how big banks see their customers as just an account number. Dave doesn't. That's because Dave's a proud member of Associated Credit Union of Texas. Bob has to sit in Houston traffic for hours to get to his bank. Dave has access to thousands of free ATMs and an award-winning mobile banking app. Be like Dave and become a member at acutx.org today. Don't be like Bob.
Welcome back to the Clear Life Kickoff. We got number 4, Hitchcock, taking on the number 2 ranked in the state, Columbus Cardinals. This is a game that has been called the Game of the Week for the entire state of Texas. And so all eyes are going to be on Hitchcock tonight as this team is taking on a pretty tough matchup, Cardi.
Yes, you can feel the energy in the building, and you can almost feel the mosquitoes, but I don't think that they're going to last much longer. They're going to be watching the game. Again, you can watch these on Clear Life Media's Facebook, on YouTube. A lot of times we have the people that are live at the game turning it on their social media on their phone so they can hear the commentary, sharing it out. There's family members that can't be here tonight. People from all over the world are going to be tuning in to watch the Clear Life Media Game of the Week right tonight from Hitchcock, Texas.
Yeah, somebody did ask in the comments that you can actually watch this game on YouTube. We're live on YouTube. We're live on Facebook as well. And then at 7:30, we'll be live on our website, clearlifemedia.com. You know, one of the things I love about Friday Night Football is that there's cheerleaders, there's band, there's all sorts of different fun activities that are going on. And we wanted to take a moment to share the awesome cheerleaders here at Hitchcock High School. Awesome. Thank you guys so much. You guys are awesome. All right, so tonight you can watch tonight's matchup between Hitchcock and Columbus on our Clear Life Media Facebook page, YouTube, and our website. This game is broadcast for free because of all of our amazing sponsors. Be sure to share out the links, comment along, tell a friend. You can actually watch again tonight for free because of our amazing sponsors.
There's so many different ways to watch. Kurt, I want to ask you, if you weren't here working with Clear Life Media, how would you watch the Game of the Week?
You know, I really enjoy watching on clearlifemedia.com only because I get distracted by all the comments, and I'm commenting along, and then I forget about the game. So if I'm watching the game, I want to watch it like I would on like ESPN or something, right? And the Clear Life Media website gives you the cleanest experience. So go and check it out. There will be a player there at 7:30 when the game goes live.
I'm more of a YouTube guy. I want to go on there. I want to be in the comments. I want to be liking stuff. I want to be sharing. I want to be in the mix. It makes me feel like I'm in the game, right?
Yeah.
That's me.
And people are already commenting along. I see Jacoby Smith saying, "Harding it." I see Brandon High is tuned in. If you are watching right now, go ahead and leave a comment and tell us where you're watching from, and we'll try to get to those comments throughout the show this morning. One of the things that I really like about our broadcast here at Clear Life Media is we get to highlight all of the different amazing programs inside of the schools. It's not just about the football players. It's not just about the cheerleaders. It's about the student athletes that are doing amazing things in and around the classroom. One of those programs is the brand new law enforcement program at Hitchcock High School, where students learn about the different careers in the civil justice industry. This video that we are about to show you may seem graphic, but remember, this is only dummies and fake blood. Here is more about the law enforcement program at Hitchcock High School.
I'm in a criminal justice program, so if I'm ever in like a situation, like someone gets hurt, I want to know what to do, or if like I get in an accident, I want to know what to do, so I can help others and make the situation easier for the police.
We're learning how to pack wounds and stop the bleed if someone is bleeding. Like if they're like alone and we come upon them, we know how to pack it and how to stop them and give them tourniquets if they need the help.
It's definitely helpful, so I know what to do in the actual situation. Yeah, it helps a lot.
Bookwork?
Yeah, definitely. It's better than just reading it. Doing it, it's actually, you get experience doing it.
Oh, it's extremely important. Just like you hearing it, us talking about it, that gives you the foundation, but then doing it in real time and showing you what happens. And we have these awesome mannequins and realistic bullet wounds and things like that, and with blood that actually, fake blood that actually pumps out, so they know exactly what they're doing.
I think it's pretty cool because I get to go if I come up on somebody and they need my help, I know what to do and I won't freak out too much.
That's really awesome to see some of the new programs that they're bringing in. I know that they also just opened up a brand new CTE, or they broke ground, I guess, on a brand new CTE building. It's really cool to see some of these amazing programs.
Yeah, that's nice, to have new programs offered, things that I look back and be like, wow, it would have been awesome to maybe be able to take a part of that whenever I was in school, but hey, going forward, that's exciting.
Yeah, I definitely would have enjoyed like a broadcasting program in high school, but it's really kind of cool to see that, and it's really fun to do that. Tonight's broadcast, especially this pre-show, is brought to you free of charge because of people like this man that's sitting at the end of the table here, Ryan Massa. Not you, Gardy.
I thought he was talking about me for a second.
No.
Okay.
Ryan Massa brought to us an opportunity and said, hey, I love what you guys are doing. You guys need to do a live show. Do it in Hitchcock. And we said, yes, please. Yes, please. So, Ryan, talk a little bit about why you brought yourself to be a part of something like this.
Yeah, and first of all, how are you doing? You doing good? How you feeling?
I'm good. I think I might be more nervous than the boys right now. It's a big game. Yeah, I mean, Hitchcock, we're a great town. Great athletes, great bands, great people, and we're surrounded by big districts. And so for y'all to get down here and be able to broadcast a game for us, it was a great opportunity.
You know, one of the things that makes this so exciting is that, I mean, there's a huge crowd already here. And this is what Friday Night Football, I told this a couple of times. Friday Night Football is nothing like what I expected it to be until you come to the small towns. Then you really get that experience. You're from Hitchcock. Talk a little bit about being a Hitchcock person and why it's so important to be a part of this community.
Well, like I said, we're a small area, so we're very tight-knit. We look out for each other. I've been a Bulldog my entire life, born and raised here, and don't plan on leaving. My kids will be going through school here as well. And, it's just a great area to live in. We're rapidly growing, but we're here to stay.
Yeah, being a part of the school board and just being a part of the community and helping however you can, I guess, why is that important? Is it important to be someone like that? It's not just like, hey, I'm just going to live here, but I want to help make a difference.
Well, I mean, we have a lot of families here that are here generation after generation, just plant roots here and never leave. And, we're one of those families. And Hitchcock's home. Hitchcock will always be home. And I'm excited what the future's going to bring. We have our trajectories going great school districts. I'm excited where we're going to be 5-10 years from now.
Yeah, can you talk a little bit about what you do with Realty?
Yeah, so I service Galveston and Brazoria County. 90% of my business is Hitchcock, Lamarck area. Just really like helping people, helping families, get that American dream of owning a home, and, happy to help anybody in the community do so.
I think I know your prediction for tonight's game, but I have to know, and I think these fans want to know as well, who's winning tonight's game?
Those Bulldogs are going to win tonight.
All right.
If you had to take a guess, what do you think the score is going to be? Any prediction on the score or how it's going to go?
I really think this is going to be a shootout. I can see a final like Hitchcock winning, 48-39 or something in that area. Well, whoever keeps the ball clean, no turnovers, that team's going to go ahead, and it's going to be those Dogs tonight.
There you go.
All right, make sure that if you are watching right now that you do go ahead and share this out. Again, Ryan, thank you so much for your sponsorship. Thank you for everything that you do. Again, it allows us to do this all for free tonight.
Thank you.
Part of the game of the week, we also have a lot of amazing other sponsors. If you want to put that graphic back up on the screen for us there in the truck. All of our sponsors throughout the course of the entire season allow us this opportunity to do this, including Galveston College, Gartner Coatings, United Way, Galveston County Mainland, and Sweet Frog in Texas City. Again, thank you guys so much for all that you do.
How's it going?
One of the things that they always say about championships is that defenses win championship. And Hitchcock is a team this year that has only allowed 110 points over 7 games. That is only 15 points per game. Tonight they will be put to the test by a Columbus offense that is averaging 49 points a game. And now we're joined by defensive coordinator Coach Gino to talk about tonight's matchup. Gino, what's that going to be like stopping a Columbus offense that has scored 49 points?
Man, it's going to be a fun test. Last year we held them to 28. They're a good team, a pro-style offense, good quarterback, good at the RPOs. We just got to stick to what we do, everything we installed in the offseason, being fast, being physical. We're up for the challenge.
One of the things that make this team so special is I go to practices, right? they seem very level-headed. And as a coach, how do you keep them level-headed to be like, they're the fourth best team in the state and going up against the number 2, and it doesn't feel like they're not overhyped about it. They're down to earth about that. Talk a bit about why you guys teach that.
Like I said, it's just something that started in the off season. Last year in the playoffs, we preached one game at a time, and I think that kind of keeps the focus. Every week, we got to go in like we're 0-0. So we just preach it starting on Mondays. Mondays are a big teaching day, so we just emphasize, man. Another big test. Number 4, the target's on your back, so we just got to come out and respond week to week.
Who are some of those key players that our audience and viewing audience need to look out for?
Terrell Allen, he's a junior linebacker. He had 100 tackles last year. Jared Dotson, he's on the scene now. He's another junior linebacker. We're very young in the trenches, but we're very big and physical. So pretty much all the D linemen. Corey Hardy's a sophomore. He's leading the team in 5 sacks. Sean Johnson, he has 3 INTs on the season. We got Randy Himes, who's a senior linebacker as well. He has 3 interceptions as well. So, and we got plenty of guys that fly around and get after it.
Talk a little bit about some of the players that we should be paying attention to tonight. Some of the star athletes that you really enjoy.
Even on the offensive side of the ball. I know your specialty is the defense, but on the offensive side of the ball as well.
The offensive line, we have a young center right now, R.J. Williams. He's stepping in right now for our hurt center, Darren Adams. We just got to maintain him, make sure he's getting the snaps back there. So R.J. Williams is one to look out for. Of course, Sean Johnson had a big game last home game. He performed big under the pressure. And, of course, Damian McDaniel, man, he won the game last year. He actually got the touchdown and then turned around and got the interception to seal it. But, it's an anticipated matchup between Lloyd Jones III and Schobel, so we're ready to see the matchup.
There's that picture of Lloyd Jones III jumping to block that kick, I think it was, and that's been floating around. I see it on these different social media sites covering Texas football. He's a young guy as well, coming back. Can you talk about him a little bit more?
Yeah, we love Chubby. I woke up this morning at 4 a.m. and I saw that picture on Vipe.
Yeah.
1,000 shares, 500 comments, and I scrolled through everyone.
Mm-hmm.
The kid's special. He's just a joy to be around every day at practice. He brings the energy. He's just a kid, man. He loves to practice. He's a pleasure to have out here. He's a competitor. He just got an offer by Texas Tech. I think they're going to start rolling in. He's 6'4", 210 pounds. Played in the state championship game, led the team in rebounds, ran on the relays at the state meet in Austin.
Yep.
So the kid's just a good athlete and a great competitor.
I saw somebody asking on Vibe, does he play basketball? Because he should. And then somebody said, yeah, actually, he played for the Hitchcock Bulldogs. They just won the state championship. Go figure, right? Athletes, just athletes all around.
Awesome. So, really fast, what do you think about the environment and having all of this happening right now for this game? All of the attention are on you guys.
Man, this is what Texas football is all about. We're live from the cockpit here in Hitchcock, Texas. Great student section behind us.
Yeah.
Student section, where we at? Good student section. Cheerleaders, where we at? So, man, this is what Texas football is all about, man. Great game. I'm glad it's at home.
All right, thank you so much, Coach Gino. Good luck tonight, man.
Thank you. Thank y'all for having me.
All right, so still to come on the Clear Life kickoff, the Hitchcock High School Band has a major performance tomorrow at Regionals. They leave at 6 a.m. They are set up behind over there. They're about ready to play for us as well when we get back from this break. Plus, we spoke with Columbus coach Matt Schobel earlier this week about tonight's matchup, so we hear from him, and the state champion Hitchcock basketball team will be presented with their state championship rings. We will show that ceremony live. Stay tuned.
Place, and like you've seen, we talked to the law enforcement program. We also were able to talk to the new dance program that's starting, and again, the halftime show will be broadcasted, and we'll be able to share some of that with you as well.
All right, at this time, we are going to hear from the Hitchcock High School band as they get ready for their big, awesome regional competition tomorrow night. If camera one can go ahead and show us the Hitchcock High School band, that would be awesome.
It's going to be a great game, I think.
Yeah, talk a little bit about what this team, Columbus, is bringing into tonight's matchup, because we haven't had the opportunity yet to see them this season. What do they do well, and what should Hitchcock be prepared for?
Offensively, they have a very good quarterback, so the passing game is going to be strong. Defensively, they're solid. They don't make a lot of mistakes. So, I think we're going to see a team that's going to come in, and it's weird to say when you're number 2 and facing number 4 that the pressure is on the other team, but you could kind of see that if you're Columbus coming into this kind of environment saying, hey, we're coming in, and Hitchcock's the team with all the hype going on their home field right now. So, the pressure's on them is probably the mindset they have coming into it.
Having to make that trip from Columbus to Hitchcock, which Hitchcock had to do last year, I assume that's going to play some kind of factor in this game, right?
Yeah, the long road trips always play some kind of factor. So we'll see. I mean, obviously, last year in this game, it didn't seem to affect Hitchcock. They came out really ready to play last year, Hitchcock did. And I think a lot of that was because the last year Hitchcock was kind of flying under the radar.
Right.
Even though they were undefeated at the time, they were, at that time last year, not ranked in the state. So I think they came in feeling a little disrespected, had a little chip on their shoulder. So that aspect of it is different this time. So, we'll see how the road trip affects Columbus as well this week.
One of the things that I think is really important about tonight's matchup is the fact that this is really to determine a playoff spot. Both teams will most likely make the playoffs, but the difference between winning versus losing tonight determines where this team ends up in the playoffs, and it makes it a difficult road.
Sure. I mean, the way the Texas high school football playoffs are designed, the winner of this game is going to have the inside track on the district championship, which you want to come into the playoffs with that, number one seed. And, first round, you're playing a lesser team than you would be, say, if you're coming in as the runner-up from district or third place, So that's big. And, just also the pride of being district champion as well.
Yeah, so one of the things that, this team has really talked about, that coach had talked to me about, was that Hitchcock is very athletic. Without knowing, without seeing what they've been able to do, how athletic is Columbus in comparison to Hitchcock? Is this going to be a close game?
I think it can be a close game just because Columbus can play disciplined and limit those big plays from Hitchcock. They have that capability. Now, Hitchcock, I feel like, definitely has the athleticism edge, and, they're very well capable if, Columbus makes a little mistake, just pouncing on it and coming up with those big plays and really, putting them behind early. It's just going to come down to discipline, I think, for Columbus.
And my last question here is their coach, Matt, he actually played in the NFL. He's an NFL dude. How does being an NFL coach make a difference and an impact in a night like tonight?
I think it's, having someone who has been under the bright lights can, pass on a level of, calm and coolness under the pressure like that. I feel like Hitchcock as well is a team that plays well under the bright lights. And we know their state basketball team did, and a lot of those kids are stars on this football team. So, I think this is definitely a game where neither team is going to be affected by the hype, I feel like.
Yeah, and we are showing that Hitchcock High School ring ceremony here in a little bit. Talk a little bit about that, James. You got to cover that team, that state championship team. Talk a little bit about how important that is as well.
I mean, it's a first time ever for this community to bring home a state championship in boys basketball. So that's something that brought a lot of pride here. And not just that, but also raised the expectations, I think, for all the athletic programs. I think football sees basketball winning the state championship and says, hey, why not us too? I think, track and field come this spring will say, why not us too? And girls basketball as well, and it helps that a lot of those athletes are on those teams and can kind of bring that experience of being a state champion, to the different sports. But as far as your question, what it means to the community, it was big, and I think the ring ceremony tonight will be really special.
We're actually going to be showing that here in about 6 more minutes or so. We'll be taking that live right here on camera as well. So, again, James, you're going to be back here to give your final predictions here in a little bit. Hopefully, this crowd behind you make the right decision. Hopefully, that doesn't influence your decision for tonight as well.
All right, we'll see.
Thank you, James.
Stay tuned.
Thank you so much, James. We are going to be joined by the basketball head coach here in just a little bit. If he wanted to come on over, we're going to take him and talk a little bit about his state championship run, and then we'll take the interview from the Columbus coach, because we got our video player back up and running.
Yeah, we're streaming live from Hitchcock, and I like your shirt, Coach. First of all, thank you for making some time. How are you doing tonight?
I'm I'm doing okay.
All right, and hey, tell me about your shirt. What's your shirt say there?
It says "Just a Kid from Hitchcock." I graduated from Hitchcock High School in 2001.
All right, go ahead and hold that closer to your face there so then our audience can hear us. You guys won state last year. Talk a little bit about how special it is tonight to be able to get some of those rings.
The guys have been waiting on the rings for a little while now, so they're pretty excited about getting them. My seniors are actually the ones that designed the rings, so
Very
the
cool.
seniors are the only kids that have seen the rings so far.
You know, this is the very first time in the history of Hitchcock that you guys have been doing a ring ceremony.
Mm-hmm.
How special is it that you could just be the coach of something like that?
It's always special, obviously, being from here, being a kid from Hitchcock, again, graduating from here. It's just a little bit different when it's coming from home.
You know, the difference between a basketball game and a football game, it doesn't change here in Hitchcock. The crowd, the fans, they're always supporting you guys. Talk a little bit about having that support for you guys and just the environment that you see behind us.
Pretty much the same environment when I was in high school. When I played here, some of the same people that are sitting in the stands watched me play when I was growing up. Now we're playing. I still get some of the same people that used to watch us. They call me for a schedule and stuff like that. So it's pretty much like a small-knit community. We're tight, and we get our fan support is just above and beyond.
Coach, y'all have quite a few returning players, if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm.
What's this next season for basketball looking like?
I'm hoping it's healthy. Obviously, if it's healthy, we can make some things happen. Again, that's just part of being blessed during the season. But we got the crew coming back. I look forward to defending the state championship. I'm pretty sure they will too.
Awesome.
You know, Coach, seeing the rings, you've seen the rings, right?
Mm-hmm.
How special? Like, walk me through that moment when you opened that ring. Because I looked at it too. I shot some video of it earlier. Walk me through that experience of opening up that ring and seeing that for the very first time. What did you do?
It was just a symbol of all our hard work and sacrifice that we put in. The kids put in the work. Again, I coach them hard. They allowed me to be a hard coach, and again, it's something that they, I give a lot of credit to them because they're the ones going out there playing. I'm just coaching them, and they just carry out my game plan.
Yeah, I think that the players will see, hey, the recipe works, the coaching works, we have the talent, we have the skill. And it works, right? So why can't we do it again? Why can't we translate that to football and other sports as well, right?
I totally agree.
Yeah.
Coach, I know you got to get over there. You got about 3 minutes before the ring ceremony. Mm-hmm. Congratulations again on a very amazing season last season, and good luck again this season, and enjoy that ring ceremony. I'm really excited.
Hopefully I'll be seeing me in Arlington somewhere watching them play.
That'd be awesome. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
All right, so we are going to be taking that ring ceremony live at 6:45. But before we do, we wanted to hear from the Columbus head coach about what was going on this week as the team from Columbus came to Hitchcock and prepared.
It's exciting, and our kids, they've worked hard, and it's an opportunity where there'll probably a big crowd there, and that's exciting. That's what the kids play for, and we've put ourselves in a position playing games like this, and now we have to go out and execute and handle the emotions of a big game like this, and we're excited about the opportunity. We're 1-0 in district, and playing a team that has, like I said, they're pretty much everybody back from last year, and a team that beat us last year. So that's our focus. That's been our focus, and on our game plan and executing what we're wanting to do against a really, really good team that's got a lot of speed, a lot of talent, and that's been our focus, and that's how we're approaching it. I've always said that high school football is the best experience, playing with the kids you grew up with in a small town, with the support you get from the community, all coming together on Friday night. It's fun. And then when you go on the road and you kind of bring your team and your community into another stadium and hometown, and we've had previous great games with these guys, so it'll be a lot of fun.
It's about to start here. The ring ceremony is just about ready to start here in Hitchcock, and we are going to air that live. But before we do, we'll take a quick commercial break and be right back for the ring ceremony for the Hitchcock High School boys basketball team last season.
hopefully win the Triple Crown tonight, bring home the trophy.
Back to the Clear Life kickoff. We are going to go ahead and take the ring ceremony as the Hitchcock High School boys basketball team won state championship last year, and tonight they're going to get their ring ceremony, so we'll be back after a little bit.
Again, I actually played basketball with him. My boy, assistant coach, Rogers Davis. And the man that did it, I happened to teach him and coach him, Mr. Christopher Jordan Foster, your head coach. Minutes of fame. I'm going to turn the mic over to the man that really deserves the mic. Coach Jordan is going to let y'all know who did this and call his players out. Coach Jordan, your mic.
Thank you. Before we get started, I want to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for blessing me. He has allowed me to coach a special group of kids right here. Again, he's blessed me. He's allowed me to work and be a blessing to other people. So again, I want to thank the Lord Jesus Christ for blessing me. It has been an honor to come back home and make history at the same high school I played basketball at and graduated from in 2001. Once again, I want to thank our community for your prayers and support throughout the season. We look forward to making another historic run and defending our state championship. The theme this year for basketball is going to be Bulldogs back-to-back. We're trying to go back-to-back. As a token of my appreciation, we let our senior boys design our championship rings. Pretty sure when everybody sees them, they will like them. The senior boys pretty much had everything to do with these rings, and I let them have total design control over these rings. So I want to thank my senior boys for dedicating their time and designing their championship rings. Tonight, I'm presenting our boys basketball state championship rings. They earned it through hard work, sacrifice, and a team-first mentality. So let's get it started. First person up, I'd like to give him his ring, our head trainer, Russell Bobby. Next up, I have my manager, Bryce Gagne. My next manager, Tamari Bell. For my players, starting it off, I have Kelshawn Johnson. Next up, Kamari McNeil. Elijah Sherwood. Lloyd Jones III. Trevor Gregory. Damian McDaniel. Bryce Dorsey. Tahar Goins Jr. Next up, I have my super seniors. One of them could not make it tonight, so I'm going to hold on to Tyler's for him. My first super senior, Demarion Muse. Isaac Garza. Terry Elam. Last but not least, Jake Saxton Rivera.
What an amazing experience right here in Hitchcock, Texas, as the Hitchcock Bulldogs boys basketball team was able to get their rings tonight. Gardy, how cool was that?
That's amazing. Kurt, how many state championships did you win?
1, 2, none.
1, 2, none, yes.
You know, when I was a senior in high school, you're going to make fun of me for this, but they always posted the pictures of the state championship teams. Like, they took a team picture. I wanted our speech team to be up there, and we came up short my senior year. So I never got up there, but I was close.
Now, this is a special moment. I know that the crowd, the people, the players, they'll remember forever, and they're going to want to be able to run it back. We had the opportunity to talk to Coach, and I think that's the plan, and it's going to rub over a lot of the football players on the basketball team. I think that championship mentality is running over here.
I don't want to jinx it, but I think they were doing this on purpose, showing the rings. Columbus doesn't have one. You know, I think that played a little bit of factor in tonight's decision to make this the ring ceremony. We are going to be joined by James Lacombe one more time. Welcome in James Lacombe of the Galveston County Daily News.
It's exciting to have James back. We had the opportunity to talk about the Hitchcock Bulldogs. We talked about the Columbus Cardinals. Now we're going to put it all together and find out where James's prediction lies. James, how you feeling? How you doing right now?
I'm feeling pretty good, actually, because I have my prediction in mind, and I think it's going to be a popular one.
James, we're running out of quick time, but I do want to get to this prediction. Talk a little about final recap of this as well.
All right. I feel like Hitchcock is the favorite, even though they're the lower-ranked team in this matchup. They're at home. I feel like they have more experience coming back. Columbus, obviously, is a great team. You don't get to number 2 in the state and 7-0 by accident. I think they'll definitely be a tough challenge. I wouldn't be stunned if Columbus came in here and won.
Ooh.
But my prediction is Hitchcock to win this one.
Hitchcock to win. What is the score tonight?
So I'm thinking fairly high scoring. You know, we got a lot of, good offense on Columbus, explosive playmakers for Hitchcock on all areas, all 3 facets. I'm going to say 40 for Hitchcock and 28 for Columbus.
You know, I do want to give a shout out. We do have some people from Columbus that, weren't able to make this trip. Shout out to Justin. Justin Thompson said, Columbus is in this thing. Where are my Cardinals at? So, Justin, thank you for tuning in to the Clear Life Media Game of the Week. Hit the share button. Let everybody know they can tune in for free live on clearlifemedia.com.
James, what is your address so that people can come from Columbus and tell you that you were wrong about your 48-28 prediction?
No comment, but I'm sure they'll call us out on Instagram if that's the case.
Yes. So, all right. So, really fast, thank you again, James, so much for being a part of this amazing night. We'll have to do this again. Have this desk out here like this.
Happy to do it. It's a lot of fun, and it was a great game environment to do this in.
I love it. I love it. So, really fast, before we go into the night's matchup, we do want to announce this week's Student of the Week, and this is a gentleman that is a part of the band program that will be, again, leaving tomorrow morning, and we want to show who the Student of the Week is. Thank you, Galveston College, for sponsoring this video.
Hi, I'm Colby Kadlicek from Hitchcock High School, Student of the Week, sponsored by Galveston College. It was odd. I didn't really expect it because I'm not valedictorian or anything, and I was about to get interviewed for something else, but it was cool. I'm really only involved in band, and I'm going to do UIL and basketball probably. Band is really just a family to me. Most of the people I look up to are in band. It teaches you good lessons like responsibility and time management. We grew up together. Everyone here knows each other. We all get along pretty well. Our state champions, they played basketball together since they were 3, and the same with the football boys. We just grow up together and create strong bonds. I just wanted to challenge myself, make goals, push myself, and hopefully be successful in the future. Thank you to Galveston College for sponsoring Student of the Week.
Enroll now and start building your tomorrow at Galveston College. Galveston College is one of the most affordable colleges in Texas. Offers small classes on a beautiful campus, an engaging college experience, close to home, and near the beach.
My instructors at Galveston College were awesome. They helped me every step of the way, and now I have my degree.
Choose from over 50 degrees and certificates. Get help paying for school with financial aid and scholarships, and universal access for those eligible. Enroll now. Build your tomorrow at Galveston College.
For band, this year we're working on going to UIL State Marching Band Contest. We have region this week, so we're putting in a lot of work to hopefully get our ones at region and advance to area.
Yeah, a lot of pressure. It's a UIL region marching contest. We must get a first division there. We feel like we're going to do okay. Fingers crossed.
We're sorry about that. We'll try to get that video about the Hitchcock High School band during the halftime show right before they play so that you guys know what's going on with the Hitchcock High School band. That does it for the Clear Live Kickoff. Gardy Garcia, this was kind of fun, huh?
Yeah, it was fun. I had a great time. How about you?
I did. We're going to have to do this again. It works, so now we have to do it every game. No?
I don't know. It's a lot of work. It is a lot of fun. It's a lot of work. It is exciting, though.
Thank you again for tuning in, and we are going to end the stream here in a little bit, and we'll start a brand new one for the game that's starting at 7:30. So make sure that you tune back in for the Clear Life Media Game of the Week live on Facebook as well as YouTube. Again, thank you guys. We're going to leave you with some sights and sounds from the pre-show right here in Hitchcock, Texas. Thank you so much.
Thank you. At this time, we're going to announce the cheerleaders. From Columbus, Captain Lloyd Tello, Harley Guido, Summer Adams, Taylor Tipton, Kennedy Minder, Julie Anna Gobert, Haley Roberts, Avery Goosen, McKenna Booker, Bree Cleveland, Hannah Gunchik, Zachary Perez, Kendall Kuhn, Micah Healer, Ashlyn Carter, Haley Nizer, and Mary Fitzgerald. Your mascot, Red Amari Thompson. And Birdie Mackenzie Sizemore. And now for your Hitchcock High School varsity cheerleaders. Seniors. Captain by Kyria Johnson, two-time All-American nominee. Co-captain Leah Jones, three-time All-American nominee. Co-captain Kendall McCardell, three-time All-American cheer nominee and All-American mascot. Diana Garrett, two-time All-American nominee. Gabby Weekly, two-time All-American nominee. Leslie Luna, All-American nominee. Your juniors. Brianna McDade, three-time All-American nominee. Brianna Logan, All-American nominee. Jayla Fontanet. Sophomore, Hannah Galvan, two-time All-American nominee. And freshman, Mariah Jordan. So would everyone please stand for the playing of the Columbus School Song.
Please remain standing for the playing of the Hitchcock High School school song.
Huh? I didn't put the sign down. I still got it. I got it. But I'm saying, like, 20 people are coming and they're going to be laughing at you.
At this time, could we have a representative from Columbus Cheer to meet our cheerleaders on the field for a hospitality gift?
I guess that's online. A lot of fucking cars. That's a lot of cars. Out there in that field? I brought me some pants and long
Wow, Dad. Wow, Dad, no poles, really?
Hey, they're at the house waiting on y'all. And
You
taped.
didn't know we were all going to be here.
Because the both of them ought to be taped together and stick.
You literally said, I got tape and I got the poles. Now, trust, we told her. We asked her.
They're at the house.
No,